Estamos en Sesiones. Estamos en el último programa de la segunda temporada de Sesiones. Gracias a todos los que están aquí con nosotros el día de hoy. Tenemos un programa muy especial y sumamente emotivo. Tenemos la fortuna de tener como invitado a uno de los músicos más importantes de los últimos 20 años, que con sus distintos proyectos a lo largo de toda la historia nos ha deleitado con su buena música y que nos ha entregado canciones que se ha convertido en ícono para nuestra generación. Seguro lo recuerdan bien por Temple of the Dog, por Soundgarden, por Audioslave y por lo que también sabe hacer como solista, que lo hace increíblemente bien. Así es que para este cierre de la segunda temporada en las sesiones con Alejandro Franco, quiero que le den una calurosa bienvenida y un fuerte aplauso a Cornell. Gracias.
This is called You Know My Name. Gracias. This is called Like a Star.
Emptiness, but freeway I felt
Estoy con Chris Cornell aquí en Sesiones. Chris, how do you feel tonight? How do you felt tonight on the show?
Oh, great! It was fun. It was really fun. The big cross section of songs. You know, just do 8 songs on TV from I don't know, as far back as '92 until now. That's good.
Wow.
You know, that's all.
Is it difficult or is it different for you to be in a stage like this, you know, on the ground with the people very close? Is it difficult, different?
It's different. Soundgarden didn't do any TV really, so I think we did one TV show once in our entire career. So I didn't really start doing any kind of TV until later, and it took a while to get used to it. There's nothing else like it.
Oh, yeah.
You can't really practice for it. But it tends to sound good. It's a different thing. I don't come from like a pop music past where I did a lot of TV shows, so in a sense it's kind of unusual to play these songs in a situation like this and you know, with an audience and being filmed, but I kind of like the strangeness of that, you know, because the whole thing, doing what I do for a living, traveling around, making music, playing shows, it's all pretty surreal anyway, so I like it.
How do you feel about the Mexican fans? I mean, is it weird for you to have this kind of fans that know all your songs since Temple of the Dog, Soundgarden, Audioslave, your own work? Is it weird? Is it special for you, Chris?
It really is. I mean, you don't know when you go from one country to another how cohesive the audience is going to be and how much of your material they might know. Like, it also depends on the shows. If I tour, for example, Europe playing festivals versus my own headlining shows, the audience often is coming. Some of them are coming to see me. Some of them are coming to see a lot of the other bands. It's a different type of a thing, and they'll know songs that were like bigger hits or songs that were on the radio more, and other songs maybe they won't. So you know, when I go to a country where it seems like the audience knows everything from every record I've put out or every band I've been in, it's pretty amazing. Even in the United States, younger people don't necessarily know that I'm the same singer that did Temple of the Dog, that did Soundgarden, that did Audioslave, that did you know, songs on my solo records and movie songs like you know, all the way back as far as singles to the Bond movie now. I've done so many different things with so many names, including my own. Not everybody knows that they're all me. But it seems like in Mexico they do know that. And when Audioslave played here a few years ago, I was really moved by the fans. We did like a meet and greet kind of thing where we went on this bus full of contest winners that were bussed in to see the show, and it was just really great. You know, you can tell how important the music is to them, and that makes me feel good because it's been that way since I can remember. You know, since I was a child, music has been the most important thing to me as a fan as much as a musician.
How many years in music business, Chris?
Well, in the business part of it, 20. If you consider making records, you know, really that's the beginning of the music business. Yeah, I actually was playing gigs and doing like sort of bar band work from the time I was about 17. But really, you know, around 22, 21 was when Soundgarden formed. We were together for 3 years before we started putting out records. And that's when you really have to start thinking about the business aspect of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How was the idea about this Chris Cornell tour with songs of all your projects and on your own? How was the idea to have this band? Your band right now is amazing.
Yeah, you know what? It took me a while to find people that would get along together as a band and not act like just individuals working for one guy, you know, like a boss. I never really liked being a boss, and you know, even in my different bands, I would sometimes sort of take control of what was going on, and sometimes not. Being a solo artist, you know, you're sort of in charge of everything, which is okay. I don't mind that. But I didn't want to be in a situation touring where I had a band behind me that didn't get along with each other and didn't bond as a band. And so I looked for those people when I was auditioning people to be in my band, people that would play together well, that would want to be on the road a lot, that would get along well. as well as be great musicians. But we've really bonded right away, and we've already been around the world like 3 times in 7 months. We've worked harder as a touring act than any band I've ever been in. Obviously, this is the end of Latin America tour. We went to South America and played for the first time in my career.
Are you aware about your influence in the new generations? I mean, Soundgarden was a really huge and important band all around the world. Here in Mexico was really huge. And then you have Audioslave with these guys, these amazing guys. And then you have your own work, and you're in the business since a lot of years.
Yeah.
So are you aware about your musical influence to the new generations, Chris?
To younger people, it's literally what I see in front of me. If I'm playing a show and I'm seeing a lot of young people, that's when I'm aware of it. That's when I realize, okay, when I was putting out the record with the song on it that I'm playing now, this guy wasn't born yet, that kind of thing. And that's sort of hard, because to me, I'm doing the same thing. It doesn't feel like it's been that long. I don't feel like I'm any different. And yet, if there could be an 18-year-old standing in front of me and they were born the year Soundgarden started, and so that's when I kind of see it. And it makes me think about being a kid. For example, when I discovered the Beatles, I was 9 years old. The Beatles had been broken up for a long time. They got played on classic radio already, but they weren't. There was no cultural fad anymore. Nobody talked about them. Little kids didn't talk about them. And I found them just by listening to old records, and just found them on my own. And I imagine, with me and the records that I've made over the years, that will happen with young people, where, that's a big part of youth. It's a big part of defining who you are, is finding music, not just listening to the music that's on the radio or that's thrown at you or that's coming out of other people's cars, but finding something that you like, maybe that your older brother or sister listened to, or something that you just discover one day. And I'm excited to think that young people will listen to my records like that.
In all these years, Chris, which could be your most difficult time? Was it with Soundgarden, with Audioslave? Which could be the most difficult time for you?
Probably the most difficult, personally, was after Soundgarden broke up and around the Euphoria mourning period, where I was just having a lot of personal issues that were difficult. In terms of the bands, in terms of music, that's always been something that has been a positive thing in my life. And really, the worst thing that happened to me, I think, was during that period, especially after Euphoria Morning came out, where for the first time in my life, I really wasn't even playing music that much. And getting through that period and it's kind of having a personal rebirth. Music became, of course, a big part of my life again, but now even more so than it ever has been. I have children. I have a wife that supports everything that I do, touring as much as I do, which is a lot more than I ever have, making records more often than I ever have. And I'm getting into music in different facets than I ever have before. So really, that's the music has always been the positive thing. Soundgarden was a band that, where we had ups and downs, but we got along as individuals really well. We were really close people.
Yeah.
Audioslave, the same thing. We got along really well.
The musical industry has changed in all these years very fast, and now we have another kind of musical industry. Which is your opinion about this new musical industry, this thing with the internet? I mean, we didn't have those things back in the 90s.
No. Well, it's sort of what the musical revolution is now. In the United States now, they're playing songs on the radio that they get from MySpace pages from bands that don't have record deals. And this is on commercial radio stations. It's pretty incredible. It feels like a revolution completely in the way that people will be able to communicate musically and in a lot of other ways, but especially musically, and it's never going to be the same again. And I think as a fan and as a songwriter and as a musician, ultimately it's a really great thing.
It's the end of the world as we know it, huh?
Yeah, definitely. It's the end of like an industry that makes billions of dollars selling hardware, whether it was an LP or a CD or a cassette or whatever it is. There'll always be a little bit of that. DJs are always going to want vinyl. There's always going to be some need for or use for a CD, but fractions compared to what it was 5 or 10 years ago. And the ability to find music for me, I'll buy music on the internet.
Okay.
But just have the thought of, there's this band I remember loving that I heard 12 years ago. I wonder if I can find that record, and I'll find it on iTunes and buy it and download it and be listening to it, just as long as it takes me to really think about it and go find it. And the same thing is that I can write a song or do a performance and make it available for other people to see in as much time as it just takes to upload it into a computer and send it out. So it used to be that you had to have money to have a recording studio, to record songs, a place to rehearse, to write those songs, to do all of that kind of thing. And then you needed somebody to pay for pressing and promotion and manufacturing and artwork and all these kinds of things. And as much as I miss the days of buying vinyl records and having, like a big cardboard flat to look at and read and get involved in that, the ability for people that don't have money to communicate their music to other people is really fantastic.
Thank you, Chris. Thanks a lot for being here on the show.
Thank you.
Chris Cornell, aquí en Sesiones.
In disguise, it's no one
the rhythm with your hands, yeah. Feel the rhythm with your hands, yo. Right. Feel the rhythm with your. Feel the rhythm with your. Come on, rock it out. 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 Smooth on. Come together with your hands. Say, babe, come together with your hands. Say, babe. Say,
Gracias, gracias de verdad a todos los que nos acompañan. Y quiero aprovechar para darle las gracias a todos nuestros patrocinadores y a la gente que hace posible sesiones. Gracias al Vive Cuervo Salón, gracias a José Cuervo Especial, gracias a BF Goodrich, gracias a Mini, gracias a Nike, gracias a Vestal y gracias a todos los patrocinadores y gente que ha creído en el programa. A Ocesa Presenta, porque de verdad han hecho posible esta segunda temporada en gran medida. Y gracias a ustedes, sobre todo, que están aquí con nosotros, y a ustedes que están detrás de estas cámaras y que semana tras semana han sintonizado sesiones y que le han dado vida a esta segunda temporada. De verdad, también muchas gracias a todos los técnicos, a toda la gente de producción, a Incógnita Producciones, a toda la gente en Sentido Común, en Warp, y de nueva cuenta, pues gracias a todos los que hacen posibles sesiones, sobre todo viéndolo y apoyándolo. Mi nombre es Alejandro Franco, despedimos la segunda temporada de Sesiones con una más de Chris Cornell, que está aquí en la casa. Hasta la próxima.
Thank you.